Flagship Friday. Here we go, baby. G-Dubs Collects coming at you. Last week was so much fun. I had a blast. I have been itching all week to find out if my theory is correct. I have still yet to watch any other video because I want to experience it myself. So you might already be like, Dubs, I immediately looked it up after the last video. You know, not wasting any time. But you know what? Dubs, he wants to experience it himself. He wants to do the work, do the legwork, the investigating himself. Also, I failed to mention in the last video that you can actually take this off, which is great. It comes right off if you don't want the odds there. But the odds are extremely tough to read. So I'll recap them in the notes below, any interesting findings, but in the description of the video, just so you guys can see them. But it's impossible for that to show up on camera. So today we're going to be opening Trout, and we're going to be opening Mr. Baez. And as you can see, we have already started to make a little bit of a change to our backdrop. This is going to be the permanent fixture for the next decent while. And 2020 will be retired. If you want to check out my Facebook, if you want to check out my Instagram and Twitter at GDubsCollects, check out and see what I'm doing with the display for the 2021s. They're getting retired, and they're becoming a part of a permanent fixture in my man cave. So I'm very excited about that. As equally as excited as I am to crack into these cards. If you haven't watched my video from last week, there'll be a little video link up here in the corner. Check it out first. That's a full review. It's a little bit longer of a video because I had to do the review on the TINS. I had to do a review. I got these from Steel City Collectibles. So I kind of walked you through that whole process. I'm gonna like what I'm gonna see here in a moment. Isaac Paredes, as some people have been calling him. I call him Isaac. Full disclosure, I haven't heard an announcer say it one way or another yet, but I just look. That says Isaac. But it could be a Luis Roba situation where we'll find out. And you know what? Brad Marchand for the Bruins, talking about Boston sports, he went from Marchand to Mashmon. He was all over the place. He actually started off with Mashmon, and that was completely incorrect. Some caller into a Boston sports station was like, I don't know this guy Mashmon. So that kind of stuck on for a while. But he let us know he hated that, so we stopped because we like him. So even though unless you're a Boston fan, I'm pretty sure you don't like Brad Marchand. G-Dubs, what are you doing talking about hockey? This is a baseball channel. Let's go. It's not really a baseball channel, but I tend to collect baseball cards. We are going to that is going to be our exclusive chrome? I'm not sure, actually, because I thought the chrome was in the back. It doesn't look like it is a rainbow foil. It does look like it's a chrome. So we'll see. There's Mr. Tatis Jr. I can already tell out of these that these are the, as the variants go, you can kind of tell on this card. They're light on the paint, light on the ink. All right. When Kyle Lewis is around, usually, no, we just missed it. Kyle Lewis is a bringer of a nice string of rookies. Manny Machado. We got an Alex Bregman, and so our exclusive 70. Look at that. Last video I was gushing about the Mookie Betts one, and this one is just as pretty. Great card. Young stud, injured right now, but I guess it's not as severe as they thought it was going to be, and he should be coming back very soon. So here was my theory about that we would get a Mike Trout one of these, but we get a Bellinger. So, who is also one of these tins. So as of right now, we have not received a card of someone who's not on these tins. So that but I feel like it's just at that point now we've proven that it's not tied to the player. So that means in the last video, last week's video on Friday, we just completely hit it lucky where Bryce Harper was in Bryce Harper and Acuna was in Acuna. That's kind of crazy. That's really funny. All right, well, let's see. Let's see if we get a Judge or a Trout or a Baez out of this one. Come on. There we go. And this one actually, it did have the sticker. I was going to say this one didn't have the sticker on it, but it did. So, not too shabby out of the first one. You get Mountcastle, Pache, and you get your exclusive Chrome right here. And then that's your Chrome 52, which isn't exclusive to this, but you're just guaranteed one, which is nice. And again, you do get 52 of those tops. You get 5 of the 52 inserts, which I think we're going to have a real good shot at collecting that whole set, because between that and the monster boxes, we've got a good amount of them so far. I haven't done any sorting. I typically hold off doing sorting until I am completely done opening, or at least close to it. I do like, I switch up and sort out the rookies and stars, and basically whatever I sleeve up, the ones that are potentially sleevable but like didn't make the cut. All the rookies, they go into one pile, and then just the rest of the common cards. Like Bo Bichette Future Stars, I would put into the could be sleeved. I'll sleeve up a couple of them. Usually what I do is I go through and I look for the ones that, if they look good and they look mint, then they'll get sleeved, and then the rest of them kind of go into a single pile where it's like, hey, keep an eye on these for later times. All right, we are off to a very slow start in this one. No big rookies yet, and we've gone through at least half the pack here. So we're roughing it here. Wow, we are striking out big time here. Okay, we're gonna rely on some big. So we get a rainbow foil. It is not. I thought it could have been Joey Bart, but it's not. It's Roberto Perez. Then we get Austin Meadows, and our card is Vlad Guerrero. Very nice. Looking trim there too. This must have been taken in spring training, I guess. That would be a quick turnaround for them if that's the case. But that's looking like the slimmed down version of Vladdy. Bryce Harper, Josh Donaldson, Cody Bellinger, JD Martinez, Mike Trout, and then Josh Donaldson breaks our streak of getting the people that are featured on the tins. So that's a bummer. And then we get this Pujols card. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I love this set. And DeGrom rounds us out. Wow, we got 0 zip zilch of the big rookies out of that one. So I guess we'll toss up Vlad here. We did get Pache and Mountcastle out of the first box, so that was nice. But other than that, we got these beautiful, I'm going to take the rookie juniors. They absolutely crushed 2019 Series 2. So I will take them, and I'll leave you with the lasting beautiful image of these two tins, as they will, you know what, I'll give you, since we didn't get the hot rookies, guys, I'll give you the ceremony, the retirement ceremony. Oh, Trouty comes down. Mookie, you're going to get retired, buddy. And Javi Baez will take your place. Look at that. Look at the new G-Dubs Collect setup. We'll bring down the cards. A little hit recap. And then that'll give you the full view of our new 2021 G-Dubs Collects backdrop. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. So beautiful. This is still kind of my temporary setup anyway. This is the new breaking desk that I have down in my man cave, which is great. But as you can see, I'm kind of like in the corner here. I got my light right there. And I want to film more this way, like kind of straight on. So we'll adjust as we go. But we're kind of in the corner here, just because I do use this desk to work my day job. Vlad Guerrero Jr., Donaldson, Tatis, and Bellinger were the chrome cards out of there. So not too shabby. I'll take it. The first box, the Acuna tin last week was mint, so I still got to get that scuff off there. I haven't done that yet, but I'm a big fan of these. I love how clean they look. You know, just giving you a little side-by-side comparison like I did in the last video. They're nice, but they just the blue looks a little bit cleaner. So I have made the decision. Here's an update. You will get to see these two broken next week. Oops, moving the camera a little bit on you. You will get to see these. They will be our Flagship Friday next week as we break the last two, and then we'll have all 6. And it's funny. Let me know down below how you feel. But I've just now started to get the itch that if I don't buy the Bellinger and the Judge from last year, that I'm gonna all of a sudden have some serious FOMO if I start collecting the set each year. But I don't think so. I think I'm gonna be fine. So, and I just like having one of every player, and that's fine. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below if you would have FOMO that I don't have Bellinger and Judge from Series 1 2020. And then follow me, like I said earlier in the video, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at GDubsCollects, and you can see what I've done with the retired tins from 2020. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. This has been a fantastic Flagship Friday for me. I thank you guys for joining me every Friday. Right up, and we're going to go through Series 2 and update series, and we're going to try to ride it out. So keep tuning in every Friday. If you enjoy Topps Flagship breaks, this is the channel to be on. Thank you guys very much. Keep the hobby alive. Keep on collecting.